Hi, okay, so this is an extra video. I wanted to specifically show this for someone specific because they asked my help how to record and post. I'm sure there are other stuff online already. I'll try to make this as simple as possible. So what you want to do is, as you can probably, I'm going to show you here through my desktop. You go to, I think, OBS website. Hold on. Yeah, so just obsproject.com and you just download it, whatever system you're using. I think if you use, this is for Windows, this is for Apple, and this is Linux? I'm not sure. And you want to download, of course, I'm using Apple Mac. You just download it and you upload it. So when you download it, it's going to be in your, I think it's going to happen is you're going to, okay, let's go here. You're going to Apple, and then it says installer, and it says the welcome page, and then you start doing this. It asks you to save it. I don't know about Windows because I'm not sure, but it'll be basically when you download something, you should know where your source, what folder your downloads are going into. You really have to know that and look for it. Pay attention to the name when you download it. You want to make sure you go, oh, okay, because when you look for it, you want to download it. You don't want to know the file name in case you don't know where your file folder is, where downloads go. Okay, OBS Studio, OBS hyphen Studio hyphen 29.0.2 macros. Okay, so this is for Mac. I'm going to cancel this because I already have the program. And then once you go to your downloads folder. I believe there's a folder for it on your Windows for Microsoft PC, and it's going to be downloads, whatever it is, and it's gonna show up there, right? Whatever the file, I believe the extension. As for people who don't know, extensions are like this one. When you say JPEG, those are extension names. You can't really see it from here, but it's like .jpeg, .mov, .mp3. It's just different types of file names, whether it's audio, video, or a document. Those are extensions. Okay, and in Microsoft, I think you find it. If not, you go to your, I believe what do you call this? There's the Windows, like Find. I think if you look for search or Find, hold on, let me grab this here. Okay, so you like basically click on the very bottom left of the screen. Usually it's the very bottom, or there's that screen where you go there. You see that type search there. If you're using Microsoft, then that's where you go. And then you just type in that file name. Usually, if you just type in OBS, you should be able to find that file name. In any case, you just upload it. You just follow the instructions. Take your time as you do it. But what happens is with Mac, of course, when you download something, it's like a program, the file name is going to be actually .dmg, I believe. For Microsoft, it's .exe. That's your upload. It's a setup. The file starts as setup file, and then once you open that, you just follow the instructions. Whatever you want, there are certain options when you open a program. It's that this .exe, I believe that's still the case for Microsoft or PC, Microsoft file extensions. I think that's what it is. So anyways, once you open that, you go on OBS and okay, I'm going to close this one. I'm going to leave that open for now. And you just see that when the program is running, you'll see it the way it is right now. And the way I discovered this was that, first of all, you need to download. This is going to get a little complicated for people who like it simple. It's going to get a little complicated because what you're going to need is extension. So if I were to go to here, you notice how I have here QuickTime, multi-output device. For people who are using Mac, this is how it works. And what you want to do is go to, first of all, where is this? Oh, you open up audio MIDI setup. You've seen this in some of the videos already have it. Audio MIDI setup, and you go to the plus button down here, and you click on multi-audio output, create multi-output device. And when you click on that, you'll see that this thing opens up, right? Before you even continue, you want to download Black Hole. Black Hole is let me close this for a second. Let me minimize that. And this is minimizing. When you go bloop, that's minimizing. So I'm going to open that again, and I'm going to go Black Hole for Mac. This is just for Mac for now. Okay, I'm going back to the OBS website. So Black Hole, what it does, oh, here you go. There's the link here. Okay. When you go to the Black Hole website, you just click on it, go to Black Hole, and then they're going to ask you for your email. You got to put it in. Okay, for Windows, you're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to put in your email address, your first name, whatever. If you're worried about security, I wouldn't go there. Just do what you can, right? If you want to, it's your choice, right? Email address, your name, all that stuff, okay? And then send it. Okay, click on that, notify me. I'm using Mac, of course. This is what I use. And then what happens is once you have the program, you do the same thing. You upload this. It's not really a program. It's an extension. I guess it's like not an extension. It's kind of like, yeah, it is a program, but it is for being able to organize where the sounds go. Because what happens is that when you use, when you record a video and you upload it, you can just do that. That's totally true. You can use if you're using Mac, you can use Photo Booth down here. You can just do that. But what happens is that you're going to have to convert it. You can convert it to using, it's a conversion website. I noticed that when you're using Photo Booth, you have to convert it, or it's better to convert it to a different file. And that's just the way files work. Some websites don't accept certain files, some websites do. So you just convert the video, and you want to convert it to MP4. MP4 is usually what they accept on YouTube. And then you just click there, and then you click on Go, not video converter. You click on this one, Go, and then you choose your file, whatever file you saved it in, wherever folder it is. Okay. The key to all of this is being patient, really patient, and when you learn that patience, you go through it, you experiment, just have fun, think childlike. I post it in my videos on my channel. Post it, link it, do all those things, experiment, make mistakes if you have to. Don't worry about anything. Be kind of balance caution rather than fear with experimentation, having fun, right? You'll listen from within. So anyways, this is the converter. So if you record from Photo Booth and you convert it, that's fine. You can do that. If you want to use something else, if you want to get all fancy, if you want to edit it, once you I think you can go straight into Shotcut, which is this file right here. It's this program. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to open it. It might cause this to shut off. This is the problem with two big programs. So this is what Shotcut looks like. I'm going to close this for now because it's going to affect OBS and all that stuff. They can't be running simultaneously. So anyways, what I do is when I record through here, I do go to MIDI audio MIDI setup. Once I have the Black Hole set up, it's going to be running in your system. What's going to happen is that it's going to be here. See, it's going to come up here, and you want to make sure that your hertz is the same as anything you're setting up here on your sample rate. It's going to have to be the same. Why? Because otherwise it's just going to be confusing for the system. Just go with that. So once you have the multi-output device, you want to, on the Mac, it's double click, and you want to click on use this. There was think if I go here, use this for sound output. So what this means is that, because what happens with when I'm recording on my device here, my laptop, what happens is I also want to share my desktop background sound. What happens if you just share, like if you just record on photo booth, it'll only pick up what's through your speakers. It could be like a mic, I have a mic here, or the mic on your headset, or the actual mic on the laptop itself. So it's not going to record anything else but that. So any sounds that it's picking up outside of the computer. Because I want to also record the sounds on the computer, as you can probably see here, down here, you see how it says desktop audio? That's the sound that is on the desktop. It's inside the device, inside the laptop or desktop, whatever you're using. This one right here is the one picking up outside of it. In order for me, see, you can see that it's going, that's what it's picking up here. If I click on this, it goes, okay. But in order for me to also record sounds in the device, I need to have something like Black Hole 16 channel CH, whatever, this program, this one right here. Okay. So when I clicked on this, and I go technically right click or two hand click on Mac, I choose use this for sound for output. And because if it's not on output, what happens is it's only going to record what's on here as well. You also want to click on, so I'm going to go back into this one. It says multi-output device. You want to click on built-in output, Black Hole 16 CH, this thing. You want to click on, you want to make sure that's in order though. The output is what's going to be on top. That means it's what's going to show up. So if I showed you an example, I'm going to minimize that. Let's go back to, let's say I'm going back on YouTube, right? And I click on, let's say, this video, this guy's audio, right? Or if I just click on, like, let's say, where are the radio stations? Here. So let's say I click on something like, I don't know, something from Albania or something. And I click on the radio. Pay attention, see that? You see how the meter right here, the volume meter goes up if I click on play? That means it's picking up the sound on my desktop. Let's do that again. You see that? Pay attention to where it says desktop audio. And if I click on this, okay, so there you go. So that's an example of why 16 inches is really good. But you don't have to do it this way. If you're okay with the sounds outside of your desktop, that's totally fine. So anyways, I'm going to close these ones, and how it's going to be recorded is probably a different setting. The Shotcut is very easy to use, actually. Shotcut app is very easy to use. It's very, once you record something, you go to your folder, and it'll show my record. This one's still recording, you see that? Once it's done, it'll show like a full. Okay. So let's say this one. This is what's going to look. If I go put back here, you see how it goes back in here? That's what was recorded through OBS. But because I wanted to edit it, I just edit it. So I open up Shotcut, and I drag this file to Shotcut, and then I'll show you how. I'm gonna put this away again, and it's gonna go into. You know what? I'm gonna do another video for that one because I feel like it's gonna be a big video. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Well, when I record this. Okay, yeah, see you in a bit.